सागर की लहरें जब जब पास में आए, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। शांति सागर की लहरें जब जब पास में आए, मन हो शांत तन हो शीतल, पावन सुख बरसाए, पावन सुख बरसाए। शांति सागर की लहरें। चलता चलता उस सागर में जब कोई खो जाए, चलता चलता उस सागर में जब कोई खो जाए, हीरे मोती शिव सागर से वो अनोखे पाए, शांति से भर भर नैना शांति सबको लुटाए, शांति सबको लुटाए। शांति सागर की लहरें।
Om Shanti. Today is Murli. Sweet children, you have to show, reveal the Father through your divine sweet behavior. Give everyone the Father's introduction and enable them to claim a right to their inheritance. Question is, what are the signs of a children who are soul conscious? Answer, they are very sweet and lovely. They follow Srimad accurately. They never make excuses about doing any task. They always say, Haji, yes, surely. They never say no, whereas body conscious people think that they would lose their honor by doing a particular type of work. Soul conscious children always follow Father's order. They have full regard for the Father. They never become angry or disobey the Father. They do not have the attachment to their bodies. They make everything of theirs prosper by having remembrance of Shiv Baba. They would not ruin anything. Song. No one is unique like innocent Lord. Om Shanti. Out of the whole big world, you can say Bharat in particular and Europe in general, because Bharat is an ancient land anyway. You understand that there was originally just Bharat. Those of all religions know that they all came from one after another. Bharat existed before them. This is something to be understood. You children understand that Bharat truly is ancient. At the time, Bharat was very wealthy, and so it was called heaven. At this time, no human being apart from you children knows the Father. You two only know him number wise, according to the efforts you make. Therefore, everyone can understand for themselves. They don't know the unlimited Father. They call out to him and perform devotion, but none of them knows the Father biography. It is sung, Father shows Son, Son shows Father. Now you children have to show the Father. The Father cannot show himself. The Father does not go outside. You children have to give the Father's introduction. You children, you understand that the unlimited Father is also the creator of heaven. If they were to know him, they would be amazed and wonder why, although they are children of God, they are unhappy and in the Iron Age. You also have to ask this question. The first question to ask is, what is your relationship with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? Those who ask definitely have to know the answer. No one else asks because no one else knows. You can ask anyone. Commonly everyone says that God is omnipresent. However, there is no meaning of to omnipresent. They call him the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. There has to be the one who removes sorrow and gives happiness. If you touch on the subject even a little, they would understand that there was nothing but happiness in golden age. Now there is nothing but sorrow. Therefore the Father must surely have removed everyone's sorrow. This is something very easy to understand. You now understand that you belong to paralaukic mother and father. These things of knowledge exist here. They don't exist in the golden age. There is neither the knowledge nor the ignorance. There is no one who can give knowledge. They have already achieved the reward through the knowledge. You are now receiving the reward through knowledge number wise according to efforts you make. So how much effort everyone is making, that much nice reward it will be there in heaven. The post will vary, the prosperity will vary, but yeah, everyone will be happy. You are now receiving the reward through knowledge number wise according to the efforts you make. It requires a lot of effort to become soul conscious. Only those who remain engaged in doing Shiv Baba service can become soul conscious. When someone has body consciousness, that fragrance is gone from that person. You can tell that a person is body conscious from one's activities. Those who are soul conscious are very sweet and lovely. We are brothers, children of one father. We are also brothers and sisters. But follow Srimad accurately. It isn't that one follows Srimad and the other one make excuses and sit down. The father cannot call anyone who does not follow his Srimad his child. So God does not call anyone who don't follow his Srimad his child. Only those who follow his Srimad are his child. Externally, he may say, child, child. Internally, he understands that so and so is disobedient and also what status he would claim. Both Bap and Dada can understand when someone is not following Srimad that it is because of body consciousness, that he is not following Srimad. Those who are soul conscious are very sweet. This devilish world is so bitter. Mother, fathers, brothers, sisters are all so bitter. Here too, those who are body conscious are bitter. You are now becoming soul conscious. Some have just reached Tamo stage from being Tamo Pradhan, and only that extremity has been removed. Others have reached Rajo stage. Only a few have reached Sato stage. It isn't that you will gradually reach that stage. For how long will you continue to move along slowly? Time will change suddenly. Those who are soul conscious are not body conscious about doing any particular type of work, thinking that they would lose their honor by doing that. When you were in Pakistan, Baba also did all type of work in order to teach you children so that you did not have body conscious about anything. So when everyone was in Pakistan, Baba also used to do even small bit of work, grooming, cleaning, everything, so that they learn that there is nothing about small or big work. It is everything is with body consciousness. By your becoming body conscious, everything is destroyed and all truth is lost. You then fall even further down than those outside who are to become subjects of the subjects, Those who become wealthy will also have maids and servants. Here you go and become maids and servants. Those who are not doing service properly, who are not following Srimad properly, they won't be king and queens in heaven. They will be maids and servants. Those wealthy ones are better than you. Everything has to be done with the intellect. It is understood that those who do not become children, who simply become very good helpers, become very wealthy. So, even though those who don't become very good children, but even though they are helping Father in giving education to others, propagating that, yeah, God has come, even they will become wealthy. They don't need to have a job. Here, you have to work for others. Then perhaps at the end you will receive your fortune of crown. They don't need to have a job. Here you have to work for others. Then perhaps at the end you will receive your fortune of a crown. Both types have to experience punishment. So both of them will experience punishment, because we are not in yoga, then we cannot burn our sins. Only enlightened children are able to understand these things. Those who are ignorant are body conscious. So, if we become enlightened, that means if we come to know, understand this importance of yoga, Murli, Seva, everything, we'll do it properly. Unless until we'll be in the outside world, going around here and there and not giving even a penny of importance to all of this. And those who are ignorant are body conscious. Their behavior is such that it is then understood that such an ones are of no use. Here you children have to follow Srimad, otherwise Maya will deceive you a great deal. So why we are not able to understand? Why we feel it's not true or it's not understandable? Because Maya keeps on making us confused. 5 vices from Dwapar stage, from copper age, the 5 vices, the 5 that is making our mind dull, not sharp. So when we don't understand and we just follow outside world, it is like Maya deceiving us and keeping us in body conscious. It takes effort to finish body conscious and to become soul conscious. So even though some child of Baba, even though they are not understanding, they'll sit in yoga, though it is happening or not, because they know that, yeah, once they become little free from Maya, they'll start receiving the grace. Those who stay here have the company of Brahmins. The outside world is very bad. When you are in knowledge, you have to have such first class company that you absolutely be colored by that one. Now outside world, we get lots of opinions, and that opinions are full of vices. Hence we cannot be called a first class company. By having the company of those who are body conscious, you become completely impure. Then you don't even follow orders. Baba says, if you come and ask me, I would instantly tell you whether you are obedient or not. There are very good children, number wise, according to their efforts. They continue to please the heart. So Baba is telling, there are children with whom he is really pleased because they follow Srimad accurately. If God says, do this, yes. Never say, I didn't understand, what is this knowledge, whether it is true or not. There is no doubt. God is telling, definitely it will be true. That confidence make him very close and near and dear to God. For example, in Lokik also, in world also, if our parents advise us that, my son, this is good for you, can you do it? Some child will do it immediately. Some child will say, it's not suiting me. It's like something I cannot do. It's like maybe generation gap or something, some reason they will give. Maybe something else is better that for me. So for those parents, who will be the near and dear and close to his heart? The one who followed immediately without any doubt. But the one who did not follow, yeah, they will be child and they have to take care of them, but the closest to heart will be the one who accept it immediately. Here also same thing. Those who follow Srimad without any doubt, without having any question, are very near to his heart. And they get special privilege also from God. They will get special help everywhere. There is a lot of unhappiness and violence in the world. There is a lot of bloodshed. It is called forest of thorns. You have moved away from that. You are now at the confluence age. This is in your intellect. We live at home with our families while at the confluence age. We are now continuing to become flowers from thorns. We are moving away from thorns. Only you are religious in the world. Now Baba is telling, we Brahmins who are following Srimad are being in this world, they are away from the unhappiness of the world. They are not getting affected by anything. Being sorrow in the world, being there are lots of pain in the world, they have now become free of the pain. And there is big difference that those who are not following Srimad and not with Baba, they being it is confluence age, they are still in Kali Yuga. And those who became Brahmins, who are following his Srimad, doing yoga, are not in Kali Yuga but in confluence age. This is a very big difference, and they are becoming flowers from thorn. They have stopped hurting anyone. They give pleasure and happiness only to others. So, and then Baba is telling, we are only religious in this world. Why? Because we are soul conscious, and our true religion is peace, love, happiness. The body religion is Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Christian, but they are the religion of body, and those who are body consciousness still consider themselves in those religion, and in the eye of God they are not religious, because that is not the true religion of soul. That too is number wise according to your effort. Those who don't even know the Father are irreligious. Religious and irreligious, Pandavas and Kauravas. The Pandavas did not have a physical war. So in Mahabharata they show Pandava having physical war, but it is not physical war, it's the war with 5 vices. We have an incognito war with Maya that no one knows about. If we don't remember Father, we become slapped by Maya and storms come. The Father says, your faces are now on that side, and your feet are on this side. You should always continue to remember the new world. So, we are facing the new world. We are not facing now the old world. Though our feet are here, we are into the new world almost. You have to live at home with your families. The Father says, the stage of those who live at home with their families is better than those who are free from bondage. Not all can be the same, they are number wise. In a school too, not everyone claim the same number. It is unlimited school. The Father is concerned about the children at all centers. This is called having a broad and unlimited intellect. You will have a broad and unlimited intellect when you remember the Father. The intellect of you children have now become broad and unlimited. So those who follow Srimad, who remember Baba, their intellect really sharpens, it broadens, it becomes unlimited. You know about the incorporeal world, the subtle reason, the corporeal world, and how the whole cycle turns. This is known as having a broad and unlimited intellect. Human beings have limited intellect. Your intellect are becoming unlimited. Therefore, you children have to become very sweet. The more sweet and perfect you become now, the more imperishable that will become in future. You should check that you don't have any body consciousness. If you say no to doing anything, it is understood that you have body consciousness. In the golden age, you are all soul conscious. You know that you have to shed an old body and take a new one. Here people cry so much. They have body consciousness, so they cry. They love their bodies a great deal. For you children, it is as though this world does not exist. You came bodiless and you have to return bodiless. So why to cry on the loss of body. We never had body. We came in this physical world and then we got body. And we again will go back to our home without body. The unlimited Father is teaching you children, so you have so much regard for him. Monkeys don't have regard for anyone. So Baba is telling that we should have so much regard for him, for God. But those who don't have regard, God is calling them monkeys. They would even howl at elephants. The Father would not call those children who are bitter inside worthy. He would say, those living outside are better than they are. At least they have regard. This is also said to be in the drama. Today someone is moving along very well and tomorrow there are storms of Maya. They don't understand that they are being influenced by storms. Even senior ones are affected by storms. Nevertheless, it is said to be in drama. We are claiming our inheritance from Shiv Baba. When you forget this, everything is spoiled. Everything will prosper by your eating everything from Shiv Baba Bhandara, treasure store. If you forget that one, your apron become empty. So if while eating food also we forget that we are eating from Shiv Baba's Bhandara, Shiv Baba's treasure, we will lose everything. You will also claim an ordinary status among the subjects. There will be a lot of punishment. If you leave this yajna, you make the intellect of others have doubts. Baba feel mercy, for he cannot tolerate Maya attacking you children. The master teaches you a great deal. So he is our master also. He is teaching us so much. Remain unshakable and immovable. If you don't remain like this, Baba understands that you haven't yet reached Silver Age stage. He is amazed. Because of not having full knowledge and because of not having yoga with Shiv Baba, they fall. So those who don't have knowledge and yoga, they cannot remain in this for a long time. They have so many types of storms. Ascending and descending continues at all time. If you fall down, you have to get up and become alert. So it's not that nobody will fall down, but when they fall down, they have to again stand up and become alert. We are only concerned with Shiv Baba. No matter what happens, we have to claim our inheritance from Shiv Baba. Mama and Baba also claim it from him. Brahma Baba and Saraswati Mama also claimed inheritance from him, and so only they became first prince and princess. You have to remember him alone and listen to his Murli. What else would you go? Where else would you go? This is only this one shop. There is no other place where you get liberation. At last, wherever we go, we have to come back here only. You cannot receive liberation in life without coming here. Everyone has to come in front of Father. Yes, those who are in bondage and die in remembrance of Baba can claim a good status because they died in remembrance of Baba. Their status would be higher than those who live here and are disobedient due to body consciousness. That is their great fortune. There is no other difficulty on this path of knowledge. It is very easy. Here you have to become soul conscious a great deal. Many stay in lot of body consciousness. Baba does not tell you anything else, but internally he feels mercy in his heart. You receive your livelihood for your bodies from Shiv Baba Bhandara, and yet you do not take care of Yag at all. So what status will you claim? You receive your inheritance of heaven at the confluence age, and when the old world is destroyed and new world is established, you receive your inheritance at the confluence age, and it then becomes imperishable for the future. You can explain a great deal. You simply need 3 square feet of land, that's all. Even if you uplift 1 or 2, that is great fortune. You have given them just the one mantra, Man Manabhava, means always have the remembrance of God. Shiv Baba say, remember the Father and your final thoughts will lead you to the destination. The Father is giving you treasures of heaven. You heard that it sat in your intellect and you become worthy of going to heaven. The one who gives you that space, who receives a right. Everything that Baba tells you is so easy. Show others the way to land of happiness. Even if they simply become subjects, that too is good. They will continue to become number wise. 3 square feet is very well known. And through it you become the master of the world. The subjects will also say that they are the master of the world. This building was also 3 feet of land, was it not? Everything here began with 3 feet of land. There was just a small place and then it gradually began to grow. Many such people will come to whom Baba will say, what will you do with your money? He gives you very good advice. Simply buy 3 feet of land and open 10 to 15 colleges and hospitals. Rent a building in your own town. All of this is to be destroyed. Rather than that, if you open 10 to 15 centers, many will be benefited and you will become very wealthy. You can open this college in very small space. You simply have to become sticks for the blind and show them the path. You have to awaken everyone. Remember the Father and your inheritance and your boat will go across. There is no question of any other expense, etc. You will claim an unlimited inheritance from unlimited Father. It is very easy to explain. Cha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from Mother, Father and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance and good morning to Mother, Father and Bap Dada. Namaste Baba, Namaste. Shukriya Baba, Shukriya. Essence for Dharana. Keep the company of first class enlightened souls and become soul conscious. Remain far away from the company of body conscious people. Second, serve the yajna with lots of love and an honest heart. Become very lovely and sweet. Show yourself to be worthy. Do not be disobedient about anything. Blessing. May you become full of knowledge, virtues and power and donate them as a great donor. Be a great donor and donate one or another power, virtues or jewels of knowledge to souls who come into contact or relationship with you. The spiritual meaning of donating is to give cooperation. You have the treasure of knowledge and also treasure of powers and virtues. Become full of all these three, not just one. No matter what a soul is like, even if he insults or defames you, donate virtues to him with your attitude and your stage. Slogan. Those who are under the influence of one Father cannot be influenced by any other souls. Those who are under the influence of one Father cannot be influenced by any other souls. Om Shanti.
शांति अमृत के सागर में जो कोई गहरा जाए, शांति अमृत के सागर में जो कोई गहरा जाए, आनंद के झूले झूले आत्म तृप्ति वो पाए, पा लिया अब जो पाना था फिर वो आत्मा गाए, फिर वो आत्मा